This is the third and final portion of my Pale Rider live stream analysis series. If you guys haven't seen the other two videos, make sure you watch those first for all the information. This is the next round. Here you can see a good example of how this sort of stuff goes. He is firing from behind cover. He's using cover well. And the Gundam's standing out in the open. He should take better advantage of this, but the Gundam takes way more damage than he does. And something really useful you can do with Pale Rider that gives you a big advantage in flanking that other characters don't have is you hold a corner like this, you post up on it, and then you throw your healing pad right here, right in the corner. And then you can peek around the corner and apply a bunch of damage to the enemy without risking dying. But it is breakable, so you do have to make sure that you hide it effectively. This positioning is okay. It's a very conservative. We don't like conservative positioning from a character like Pale Rider too much. I'd much rather see them playing another character that is meant to stay within the team, like an RX-78 or a Turning Gundam. Turning Gundams are also meant to flank, but they are still solid within the team. But he's still using cover pretty well. Throw a grenade through it. EMP grenade's useless, but grenade's fine to throw like that. Still pretty solid positioning overall. Using cover, he went into the open there. That was bad, but it's still solid overall. Just using the cover, safe positioning. So here's my favorite clip from this whole section here. Our Pale Rider player decided not to feed his brains out and do something much better. He's sitting here and he's looking up and he's like, okay, I see an enemy. I see my Sazabi. I know that C is where the objective is right now and I want to get there. However, this is very dangerous to go through. This is where all the enemy will be expecting him to go through. So he's about to go through it and he's like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. And so he flanks around, takes a flank that takes a decent amount of time but is not too long, and comes through here. He chooses to throw a grenade, but I would honestly rather just see him just start pumping in damage to them. The grenade's okay because it goes into two people, but I'd rather see him just start crushing them. Here there's some mechanical weaknesses about how he should play. He should have dashed to the corner that is right there. Considering they're low and he has full HP, this is a nice solid aggro play that he can do, but he needs to play better. The usage of Hades coming up is good though, because it, well, at the time right now, he's only winning by 1. You pop Hades, you secure the fight. Complete easy win, but it ended up being using some other ults too, and he didn't end up really needing it, and you know, absolutely has a terrible aim. Just like I said, don't hit fire, guys. Just calm down, aim, hit your shots. And should definitely be playing on, well, okay. Here's a side note of an intriguing thing about this game type is that because the timer starts ticking down and shows you when it's going to end and swap over to the next one, after a certain point, you don't need to contest it anymore because they don't get anything for capturing it. Unless I'm very wrong and they get extra time for capturing the objective, which I do not believe is the case. And even so, it's still questionable about whether you want to do it or not. Once you have a few 10, 15 seconds left on the timer, you can start moving on to the next one. But instead, him and his team are sitting here and A's already started ticking down, or not ticking down, the time until it unlocks is starting and they're not there. They could be there setting up, getting a good position. And essentially, you just want to path really smartly. You want to stay as a team, path intelligently to where you want it to be, safely holding angles together as a team to get to where you want to be, and then fan out and control the area. Here we're going to see some lovely Pale Rider shotgun gameplay. Remember, kids, we don't play Pale Rider in close quarter areas. It is not fun. I think I said in one of my guides, if you place this character in close areas, you will be sad. If you play him in long to mid-range areas, you will be happy. I think that was about GM Sniper too, but it still applies to Pale Rider. It's getting absolutely destroyed because one, our character's freaking out, our guy's freaking out about his positioning, and he's dead because he's standing in the middle next to everyone else. Honestly, in this sort of situation, this player here, so killing down players, they will die passively on their own. You will miss getting the ult charge from it, Ult charge is good, but ult charge in the situation is not worth having to reload. Or missing time to flank. This is a really good flank, except for using this stupid slow grenade. He should have walked up, picked a target, hit some hard damage into it. He basically wasted his opportunity. Wasted some time here. Should already be there. He should see this gun tank or the Pale Rider. That's a Pale Rider with a skin. That's kind of hard for me to tell. And just absolutely destroy it. He's not expecting it. Trash him. Move on. But instead, he overstays his welcome because he's like, he throws his slow grenade and then he wants to do something about it. And he's like, oh, I need to get some kills out of this. I need to do something. And then he's dead because he misses opportunity. Sucks. This is a little bit out of Soldier's range. Sorry. Bell Riders, not Soldier. This is an Overwatch. I mean, it pretty much is, but it's not. A little bit out of Pale Rider's range, and this is why I was saying, like, it's a good map for Pale Rider, but not the perfect map. But then again, you'd want to have something like a Turn A or a... Probably a Turn A Gundam would be solid here. Or really an Ashimar to be pulling out the damage. Then again, on this map in general, I'd probably only want to play like a... For like a medium type of damage dealer, I want to have like a Gundam or a Pale Rider, actually, probably. This section of the map, we don't need to be on top of the map. We're capping. Our team's winning. Us as a damage dealer definitely does not need to be on top at this point. We should be on the high ground. We should be on the high ground, applying damage and being careful of them sneaking up onto us from the jump pad. But standing on the point's really, really bad. There's just no reason. We do end up winning it. The RX-78 Gundam here throws a really good zoning grenade that stops them from touching the point, but and kills someone also. But there's just no reason to be here. It's getting way dicey. Whereas if nobody's standing on top of it, and then the enemy has to run on top of the point, then they're going to get blown up because now they're had to use all their cooldowns to get on the point. And we have 5 people shooting at one person. You can turn it into, like, say it's a 6v6. Someone's going to touch the point on their team. And either every one of their team's going to give up all their positioning, have a terrible positioning, or like one person's going to go in, and then we could do a 6v1, and then we kill them. Next person, let's say 2 people come next, like we're looking at a 6v2 and just burn them down like that. Don't need to position where we're positioning right now. Because our team in this situation controls the objective. And we are winning. Like if time keeps ticking on, we control things. That's basically how you have to think. You can think about things a lot of times. It's like, in this situation, if time just keeps ticking, will my team win or my team continue to be winning? If the answer is yes, you oftentimes don't actually need to go hunt things and go and kill them. You need to secure a better positioning. Get HP back and stuff like that. Again, more Pale Rider shotgun gameplay. If you're in a situation where you need your health, but you're not actually being threatened, this isn't quite one of those, but it could be. You'd want to let your supports heal you rather than using your healing pad. It's just a situation of having your cooldown later when you really need it.